short. So if you like love songs, then I would like really sort of savor this 6 minutes. This is the equivalent of a song bull ride. What's a bull ride? 8 seconds? You guys know
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
8 seconds is bull ride. Coming out of the shit on number 9 on old midnight. That's how the announcers do it. They get that growly voice. I grew up going to rodeos. A kid when I was in high school, they started riding bulls, and I went to one of these sort of amateur bull rides, and look, it's you think it's all real organized, but actually, in these small town rodeos, it's kind of not that organized. And, he was supposed to go on, and some kid came out of the chute, and the bull came down on him, and he wasn't hurt bad, but he was hurt bad enough not to get up. And his mother, it turned out, was there, and she began to scream, and then the crowd began to scream, and then the ambulance, they had to call the ambulance. And it was a small town, so the ambulance came out like in a pickup. And I was like, they're not bringing the crash team on this one. He was fine, but it was like, whoa, I'm not sure that's quite as organized. If I were riding a bull, I think I'd want to have, I'd like Walter Reed. I'd like to have Walter Reed. I'd like to have the bull. Maybe if Walter Reed could put a rodeo ring inside their ICU or an emergency room. So if I had trouble, he said when they come out of the chute, they strap their arms in. Look, I'm going to move ahead. I'm trying to stay on this set list and actually do some songs and that. But he said they come out of the chute. You got to wrap pretty tight, and then they knock it down. And then when he was ready, he said all the bull riders say the same thing. They'd say, "Give her acid." It didn't make any sense to me either. I don't know what that even means. Give her acid. I think it sounds bolder, but if you really break it down, it doesn't make much sense. Like what kind of acid? Like hydrochloric? He quit riding right after that. That's so many years, so many hardships, so many laughs, there's so many tears, so many things to remember, 'cause they had 50 years. And now the kids, they got their own kids. Their own kids, they are grown. She told him not to worry, said he'd be fine when she was gone. He walks down to the ocean, bends to touch the water, kneels to pray, writes her name in the sand. Waves wash it away. There are seagulls circling shrimp boats. They turn inside the bay. There is an emptiness inside. never goes away. He walks down to the ocean. He bends to touch the water, kneels to pray, and writes her name in the sand. Waves wash away. So many years, there's so many hardships, there's so many laughs, so many tears, so many things you cannot remember. They had 50 years. He walks down to the ocean. He bends to touch the water, kneels to pray, and writes her name in the sand. Waves wash it away. He writes her name